Good evening, everybody. It's Lorraine Alternative Homesteading on Saturday night, September 28, 2024. I will be going live later. I thought I was going to go live a little bit earlier tonight, but between eating dinner, reading my mail, navigating the rain, and I want to record this testimony, which is what I'm going to do right now. So please remember to hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and get the message out there. So I'm reading a testimony. It's going to be multiple pages because I've got 3 or 4 separate emails. So anyway, here we go. My name is Joseph Barnes, and for the last 7 months, I have been cause-stalked, gang-stalked, for another word. The past month, I left Chicago and came to Jackson, Michigan. They followed me here. I've lost everything. A couple of days ago, they hacked my phone, so I got rid of it, and I don't have any device on me now. These people are everywhere. I came across your video, and thank God for them. I listened to them over and over and memorized everything you said. I played them all night and the next day, and my phone didn't work. When I would use my phone, it would keep pressing the same button. It was a key logger type thing. Every time it happened, a horn would honk. They did not like hearing your videos, I've noticed. I've noticed the 666 on their vehicles, just like you said. The white pickup trucks, not normal white pickup trucks, but the expensive white ones, the black subcompact vehicles. Now the worst is you can't tell who's real anymore. I'm at a library, and since I can't contact anyone, who would understand? I had to reach out before I'm killed, because I know I'm going to be killed. I really hope it's you who gets this. So this was his first contact with me, so he wasn't sure if I was going to receive his mail. And you know how it goes. You know, they intercept our mails, our emails, our text messages, phone conversations, and also our comments in the comment section. It's not always YouTube. So he says, so let me tell you my story. Back in 2015, my brother Zachary Barnes murdered 3-year-old Owen Collins in Bluffton, Indiana. Him, along with the mother and friend there, beat to unalive, then wrapped, oh my goodness, in plastic, stuck in drawers for 4 days, took it all apart, and put it in the woods and lit it on fire. I implore you to join the Justice for Owen Facebook group. You'll learn about me further. I called the police when he came over to my grandmother's and said that Owen was missing. My brother Zachary had 3 kids, 2 that lived with him, 1 that lived with another ex. The 2 that lived with him were exposed to untold amounts of abuse, torment, and it's very sad. But drugs were given to the kids. This stuff was going on for a long time before I came into the picture. I stood up. I always did. This man beat me. This man beat me, his kids, his wife, my mother, every effing body. Fast forward. Zachary gets 50 years. That's if I'm being followed by people right now. And they're looking at this. Just know that afterwards, his children were awful to me. They were just terrible, like, F you, or you put my dad in prison. It just made me feel so guilty, because I was living with my mom, and my ex left me, and I was truly terrible. Then the hate from these 2 kids culminated into something I've been trying to get through for quite some time. July 2022, I get a knock on my door, and it's DC's. Now you have to understand, I'd been homeless for so long that I had finally gotten my life together in 2018, and for 4 years I was sober. I made so much money, it was great. Oh, let me just scroll down here. DC's asks if I ever shared a bed with, oh, maybe that's doctors, ever shared a bed with my Zachary's daughter, and goes on to say that she said that I can't say these words here, I'm sorry, did something to her a long time ago, and now she's reporting it. She even went and got a rape kit. And now you have to realize how stupid that sounds, that we're not some innocent little kids, as they're claiming that they're a victim. But my mother in jail for 45 days for not going to school. They stole her debit card. And then my nephew went all over the place spending it, while my grandmother, who was diagnosed with dementia, was stuck in her apartment with no one to help her. So DCS. Okay, DCS said, okay, now I see what it is, because the other words were spelled differently. So DCS says they did an investigation, and Kentucky and Indiana are not pursuing the case, but they proceeded to arrest me for marijuana, and now I have to be an informant. So when I get out, I leave with my kids and my ex that she left me. Okay, so I worked and sent money. Okay, fine. About 7 months ago, I realized I'm being followed. First, I think it might be drugs. Then maybe stealing monsters at the store. By the way, I'm homeless. I'm looking at my mother's Facebook page, which I hadn't for a long time, and I see Zachary's daughter has had a baby. I see someone named Dawn Ramey, Ramey, comment. I looked and see that she works for the jail, and I clicked, why are they following me? A guy just got up and looked at the screen. Now he's being nosy. A truth hurts. I'm innocent. Falsely accused of something I wouldn't do anyway. If I did it, why am I not in jail? Huh? If it was an investigation, why would they go up to people and call me a pedo? Wouldn't I be in jail? I've never been to jail for that. I don't do that stuff. It's the truth. What really happened was my daughter Eden was molested by these two sick individuals, my brother's kids, with a freaking dog. And for years, she tried to unalive herself, take her life, and had to go to mental institutions. And all this is until she got the right medicine. Anyway, it's gotten really bad from these people, and I'm going to die. I cut the people's names out of my body. I guess it's coming weeks. Look for, he says, look for a man unalived in Jackson, Michigan, under a bridge here. I wrote everyone involved, and I wish things were different. His name is Joseph Gustav Barnes. He's born April 27, 1985. He gave me his social security number. I'm not going to read it online. He gave me this to let me know that he is truly targeted, and that if something happens to him, that this is his information. Okay. So imagine receiving an email like this. This is so disturbing, right? So now there's some more. Let me just scroll up here. Just give me a couple of seconds here. Okay, so now here's the next. He says in the subject heading, "You are saving my life. I come to the library just to watch your videos. Before I lost my device, it was fine. I watched your videos with sound up, and they did not like you." I'm telling you, you pissed them off. I woke up there, and there would be a honk, and then my phone would go crazy, pressing the number buttons. I broke it and threw it in the sewer. They can go find it now. I'm stranded, but it doesn't really matter. I'm homeless now. I've been seeing and hearing so much shit. The 666 on license plates, the noise, the creatures do not like when I don't give them a reaction. Let me know if you can help. The more of us together to fight this thing. I'm strong, but I'm weak against these people. I'm not going to last long, but you're my hero. I love you to death for making the videos. A lot of us depend on you. I wish I could come visit you. So you could see firsthand that I'm actually from Kentucky, Paintsville, from Prestonburg. I have 3 kids in Kentucky as well, which I had to message my ex to tell her to not have the kids talk to me right now. It was the hardest thing I could do. But that's the only thing that matters, is that they're safe. So he's trying to protect his children, like he really wants to see and talk to them. But because he's so targeted, because of what he saw and what he disclosed, he's afraid that they're going to target his children. So let me go to the next email. Let's see. 1 second, I apologize. Okay, here's another one. And this one is more on me. I wanted to send you an article for you to read. And the article is Babysitter in Toddler's Death Charged with 6 felonies. Now, I saw this video. It was really bad. He says, and now this is 7 hours ago. He says, your new video has me thinking. When I've been walking, I came across 2 birds that had been decapitated. It was so odd that their heads were far apart from their bodies. Also, I came on a rabbit dying but not dead. And I didn't look. It didn't look like it had been hit. It looked like somebody hurt it. I could see fear and pain in its eyes. I'm scared to a point. I don't have a phone or anything. They just torment me. I had to go to the mission. I haven't because they spread a rumor that I'm pedo. But it was ridiculous. It was a very small portion of a nice few places of meat, some salad. That's it. I don't think it's worth the trouble. When I get my channel back, he's got a YouTube channel. When I get my channel back, I'm going to devote to what I'm going through, your videos, and make me feel safe, in the way you call them weenies. You're so funny, and it's very hard to smile these days. So, I thanked him. And then he responds, he says, thank you so much for all you are personally doing for everybody. I wouldn't ever thought this was real. And after doing so much research, it has to be way more than a few million people being gang stalked. I'd say there's literally the majority of people who don't know. I agree. There are a lot of people that don't know. And they don't know because they're not like fully in the program yet. It's just starting. It takes years to kind of rev up. He says, strange thing that no one is talking about cloaking devices, some invisibility thing. I know you pissed off the stalkers on my phone. Was screwed to hell. The very next day after I played your videos on repeat over and over, I was calling them weenies. If I survive the night tomorrow, I'll be stuck at the library, but it doesn't open until 1 p.m. I can't get any peace. But I'm with you on everything. Thank you so much for making a YouTube. But staying up to date and current is such a lifesaver. So now his YouTube channel, let me see. I think that was in another video. 1 second. Another email. I know it's here. But anyway, this is let's see. I saw it just earlier and I clicked on it. And see. Okay, I'm not locating it right now. I know I have it here. It could be that I didn't star it. Usually when I'm reading a testimony and there are multiple emails, I will star it and keep it as new. And I'm not seeing it here, although I just saw it. I just saw it. Anyway, so he's got a YouTube channel. But because he doesn't have his phone anymore, he can't get into it. Now, I went to his YouTube channel, and he last posted about 4 weeks ago. And he's got a lot of videos. And he's got over 1,000 subscribers. So it was originally called like No Smiles. No, no, the word no and smiles. And let me see if I can find it. But anyway, this is I feel bad for the guy. Anybody that's homeless it's horrible. The fact that his brother went to prison for this horrible thing, and now they're like accusing him of some things, but he's not the one that's in jail. His brother for 50 years. So that's very scary. But anyway, I look forward to questions and comments down below. If I find his YouTube channel, I will post it in the description section. And I know I have it here somewhere. But anyway, again, this is the testimony of Joseph Barnes. He is currently homeless. He moved from Kentucky to Chicago, Kentucky, Michigan. And if anybody wants to reach out to him, when I locate, I do have his email address. I do have his phone number. And if anybody wants to reach out to him. Oh, well, wait a minute. He doesn't have his phone anymore. So that's not going to work. I do have his email address. If anybody wants to reach out to him, I can give you individually his email address. So once again, this is a testimony of Joseph Barnes, and I'm going to sign off for now.